Siema, Vampire Bloodlines 2.
Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away. A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. This felt somehow like deja vu, but I knew I hadn't seen it before. A fine array of vintages. Entirely illegal. No problem for the rich or the criminal, of course, and Mr. Fletcher was both.
Wyjrzałem. Tutaj pełno jest.
Why put your savings in a bank when you
Co
could
to
put it in
jest?
liquid gold?
Pałki chyba, tak?
Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar? Seemed unlikely.
Tutaj coś jeszcze.
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That took time and strength.
Właśnie. Pewno.
All these bottles must have been worth a pretty penny.
Tutaj jeszcze coś jest.
A single cigarette. Had Marla been waiting for someone?
O, list jaki.
That paper had been here since before Prohibition.
Co to jest? To jest jakiś człowiek. Ma z nim porozmawiać. Chyba człowiek.
The slab of muscle in his suit was Lou's security ghoul. What was his name? Carstairs Cantaloupe. Hello, Mr. Carter.
Campbell.
That was it. I knew it.
Is there something you need?
Why are you
Wypytajmy.
here?
Mistress Graham was concerned. Violence in Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop, you know that? She was a ghoul. Do you know who she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime. So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then. Are you the killer? I'll put that down as a maybe. Have a good night.
Nierozmowny zbytnio, to. Nierozmowny. To coś tu mam? A, tutaj jeszcze.
The hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue.
O coś.
It was all Marla's blood by the smell.
To już obejrzałem. W tym kierunku. Coś jest tu.
I needed to know more about her, but Marla had said all she was going to say.
Co tu jest? Tu jest, ale... Wyjść trzeba.
Over here, my boy.
My sire Gideon and the sheriff Hector. They'd asked me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabian, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off. Interesting. Anything else?
Okej, krzyż.
There's an artifact. A metal thing, sort of a cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
Marla worked here in the Macam. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty in his staff.
But she wasn't Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
That's all I have right now.
Well, keep on it, detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
No dobra, ale co dalej? Okej. Fletcher. Właśnie. Ale on jest gulem?
Your first time at the Macam, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
What are you talking about, Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here, selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was Rosalind's ghoul. She is definitely connected to kindred.
Oh, she worked for one of the princes. Yes, that sounds like a reason.
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, detective. Right on the button.
Nice place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert in fashion and decor. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here often, given your new role. Just keep it discreet, all right? And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
Okej.
When was the body found?
First thing when I came in, about a half hour after sunset.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important.
Okej.
You sleep close by.
I'm flattered you care about my bedtime habits, dear boy. But believe me, you're not my type. Isn't the important thing that the killer can't be kindred? Given he was up and killing in daylight?
A mortal taking out a ghoul as some sort of message. Well, well, well. Where were you when she died? Assuming she died here.
Deep in a dreamless sleep, I'd imagine. Given the time it must have taken to stage this little vignette.
I'll see you later.
Enjoy your night.
Ciekawe. Okej, muszę ich poinformować. Teraz.
What have you got, son?
The kill happened during the day. This wasn't kindred.
A cross, a torn-off head, and a mortal killer. What do you think, Sheriff? Hunter?
It seems so.
Rozpozna.
You recognize this? A signature
Wiele
kill of some
pytań,
sort?
mało odpowiedzi.
Oh, rumors. There are always rumors.
Let's not jump too quickly. Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived, her lovers, family, friends. Either file a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
Wracamy się do naszego głównego bohatera.
What was that?
You saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be. To meet the prince.
That's right. The Macombar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Okej. Się spotkamy, tak? To chyba radio nie ma jakiegoś większego sensu.
JJ was a noted entrepreneur who did
To
a
no
lot
to
of
tak
good
będzie
for the
grało.
city, or so I hear. Rest in peace, Mr. Campbell. Seattle will miss you. First caller, what's on your mind tonight?
Jest i...
That garden. That strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think.
Is like a dream
You
come
heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No, no. Folks in my
Jest
bloodline
z
are
nami?
prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was like a vision. Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
stay out all night.
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I lay odds on it.
Doskonale. Co tu robi? Dobra. Zobaczymy, co garnąć można. Zobaczmy mapę w ogóle. Nie, to tylko te można. Jak tutaj przejść? Chyba przez to przejść.
Spare a dollar? I appreciate some help.
Tu jakieś punkty? Stanę się. Dobra.
I swear, one more guy tries to use it.
Okej. Pracownica niezła. To pod M-ką nie ma. No to trzeba obejść i z drugiej strony najwidoczniej. O! Jakaś gazeta.
Should have never left LA. Want a party?
Okej. O,
Here we are again. Macombar.
mamy ten. Mamy. Tam, gdzie chcieliśmy dotrzeć.
I can
Wchodzimy.
only think this meeting with Ryong has something to do with Benny. The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
To jest.
Fletcher?
That's right. You saw him in my memory.
Chyba to groźba archeistów do księcia Settler. Boże, list wygląda jakby niedawno został wydrukowany, ale wydruk przedstawia kiepskie jakoś zdjęcie znacznie starszego oryginału. Do obecnego księcia lub innej ciołka, który stoi na czele tego waszego zasranego dworu. Czas minął. Miasto aniołów było tylko rozgrzewką. Ty jesteś w kolejce. San Diego i San Fran. Trzymaj się mocno. To nie jest groźba, to obietnica. Chcesz od dowodu? Pytaj się twojego koleżki La Torix. Ups, nie możesz. Wiatr rozwiewa jego cholerne prochy. Mamy dla ciebie radę. Wysmaruj się twoim ulubionym sosem do grillowania. Wybierz ładny, słoneczny dzień i wybierz się na spacer o świcie. Życzę dobrej nocy. Głos wolnych archistycznych Stanów Zjednoczonych. W lewym dolnym rogu znajduje się dopiska. Jakiś takich co roku od czasu incydentu z La Torix Zombie Bell je ignorował, ale pomyślałem, że pokażą ci. Pośmiejesz się. Ciekawe.
He owns this place and several others.
My mamy się spotkać.
The prince.
Daj?
Over there.
Fire, please. Nomad, thank you for coming.
You requested my aid, Prince Rio.
That I did. I'd like to take you up on your offer. As you heard, the sheriff has abandoned his duties and thinks he's our new scourge. Apparently, destroying Thin Bloods is a better use of his time.
You cannot control your own sheriff.
Benny was Campbell's sheriff. If it were up to me, he would never have the role. But here we are. I want you to find him and bring him back so I can speak with him.
When you say you wish to speak with him,
I'm not gonna draw your picture. Benny left a mess out back. Track him, find him, bring him to me. Do that, and we'll talk about your future in Seattle. And your answers.
a moment. You invited me here. Can we talk?
I can spare a few minutes.
Okej.
Your sire, Lou. I sensed some tension. Or am I mistaken?
Lou, where to begin? The woman was a big deal for a long time. Nobody denies that. But left undrunk, even good wine goes bad eventually. Does that answer your question?
It does, yes.
To
The
to.
Tremere girl.
Sophia. I apologize. She gets absorbed when she has a project.
Am I one such project?
I hope that's not a problem. I can see you two working closely together. But we'll discuss that when you've done the job.
Tully speaks very freely with his prince. This is unusual.
Tully speaks very freely to everyone and everything. He's also extremely effective. The textbook example of not judging by appearance.
I would know more about you.
That's a very open question.
Okej.
I would like to hear about your former life. Who was Ryong Choi before she was Prince? Who was she before she became Kindred?
What do you think?
No właśnie.
Well, now I think you are someone who avoids personal questions.
Not in the right company. I was just curious. I started working with Campbell back in the 90s. His business administrator. And to my shame, his ghoul. A glorified secretary. But I worked my way up. Eventually, he trusted me, whether he'd admit it or not. Growing up, I wanted to be a nurse. Seems funny now, don't you think?
You were Campbell's ghoul, but it was Lou who made you. How did that happen?
Campbell may have been Prince, and he could fill a suit and smile like a shark, but he wasn't one for nuance. He bucked harder than Lou would have liked. But I was an even hand. So, she made me her insurance policy. Campbell wasn't thrilled, but what could he do? Besides, it was Lou's call. And you don't piss off your sire, even as Prince.
You are Prince, perhaps unlooked for. Does the change unsettle you?
Does the city falling apart in 2 nights unsettle me? I'll say this. I've got a lot of experience putting out fires. Don't get me wrong, this bullshit is something else. Luckily, I thrive in fast-paced environments.
Thank you for indulging my curiosity.
Of
Ładnie.
course. I think you'll do well here, Fire. I'll see you back at Weaver Tower for your report once you're done.
Gdzie ja mam iść teraz? Tu. To jest exit. To tutaj na pewno. A daj bałagan. O? To nie to. Wyjść. O, coś jest.
The sheriff has been busy.
From what the prince said, this isn't the first, and I know it won't be the last.
Gdzie
I
krew
believe
jest?
we have a trail to follow.
A kolejne jakieś zwłoki.
Benny is the sheriff, the deliverer of the prince's justice. He must know what waits for him.
Why would he rebel?
I'm not sure. Campbell's final death pushed him over an edge.
Chciał tam się jakoś... Jak?
A kindred who can fly. We'll never get used to that.
I cannot fly. I can only glide.
Hey, are your feet on the ground? Orville and Wilbur would be impressed at least.
To jak tam się dostał? Tędy może jakoś. Dobra.
That's a simple territory marking. The Anarchs want Seattle for themselves.
Mamy coś. Co dalej? Woń prowadzi. Mamy dalej. Cholera, to aż tam jest. Ja przeskoczę to tak? Próbujemy. Wow. Dobra. Kolejne boki. Okej, to tam jest. Tu jest. Okej, aż tam mi każe. Wow. Yeah. Kurde. Jak tam wejść teraz? To tędy. Radę. Dobra, jestem. Okej. Tam jakoś dostać. Wow. No dobrze jestem. No. Tutaj? Tam dalej, co? Się zdaje mi. Okay.
Anarchs, I'd wager. They'll be on their guard.
He's gone already. Come out of there. You don't know that. I do know that. I saw him leave, goddammit. And we need to know where he's gone to. So get your skinny ass out of there and tell us. Come back. Enjoy, dumpster. Hope you rot in there. You can tell Zach and Leah just how little you did to
Czyli
avenge.
jest.
Fine. We'll just wait all night then.
But every second you waste.
Is a second you be killed in their hands. Idiots. Get out of here! Damn it. Fucking
na dole. Dobra. Co tutaj się dzieje w ogóle?
Please! Please! Where is he? Who? What do you mean? I will not ask you again. Where is Benny? We found his haven! The auto repair shop! His kid's there! Max! Please let me go!
Okej. Nieźle.
So Benny's gone back to his auto shop. Makes sense. It's not far.
Niezły Benny.
Middle of the block, just south of here.
Mary, Mother of Christ!
To trzeba... O.
I was starting to think you wouldn't show. Let's go somewhere private.
Chodź tu. Gdzie tutaj jest jakaś uliczka. Kiepsko bym powiedział.
Can't wait to get out of the cold and into your arms.
Wish I had a bigger coat.
Don't leave any hickeys, okay?
Chodź tu. Potrzebowałem leczenia zresztą. Ja zobacz. Mamy.
There, the auto repair shop. If we...
Mamy. To przejście.
Door's not gonna budge from this side. It's Benny's haven, I think, so it's safer than houses. But maybe there's another way. It is always wise to have more than one exit.
Ta. Więcej niż jeden. Czy górą, co? Idziemy tędy. Wbiliśmy jak do siebie w ogóle.
Here we are. Now, where is Benny?
Zobaczmy, co to za statka. Ale to już będziemy kontynuować w następnym odcinku. Ja będę się z wami żegnał. Do następnego. Na razie, cześć.